Hey guys, it's Tom here with a HTML tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be covering basic tags, how to format a web page, and how to display that in your browser. Now, I've got a really important message to say first, and if you're on a PC, it's much more simpler than if you're on a Mac. If you're on a PC, you just have to go to Start, Applications, Accessories, and then open up Notepad. Now, the first thing you want to do when you open up Notepad is go File, Save. Then you call it whatever you want, and then at the end you need to change it from .txt to .html. So just type in .html and then save. Then go to wherever you saved it and open it up, and it will open up in Internet Explorer or whatever you've got. Then every time you change the code in Notepad, you can simply go over to the internet file and click refresh, and it will be there. So it's really simple if you're on a PC. If you're on a Mac, a little bit more complicated. You need to download a piece of software. The best that I've got is Apanta Studio. You just have to go to Safari and search for Apanta, www.apanta.com, and then download Apanta Studio 3. And it does exactly the same as Notepad. Nothing different at all, except it color codes it and does a few more handy sort of things. So the code itself is the same whether on a PC or a Mac, so you don't have to worry about that at all. So let's get straight into it with tags. Basically, let's just first say that HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is not a programming language. It simply tells the browser what you're trying to do, what visually you're trying to create. So whenever we're doing some code, we are going to start off with a HTML. Oh, I'm doing it all wrong. With a HTML tag. Now, already you're thinking, what? Well, it's actually quite simple. A tag defines a visual thing. So basically, anything inside of a tag will be formatted in a certain way. There are loads of different tags, hundreds of tags. And the first thing you're going to learn is the HTML tag. Anything inside the opening tag and the closing tag is HTML code. Now, the opening tag is formatted with the tag name, which is HTML, and that's inside crocodiles, which is what I call them, or you can call them pointy brackets. And then the closing tag, the only way it's different is it's got a / after the first pointy bracket. Now, inside here, there are two things we can have. We can have head, which is another tag, and inside head is anything that is going to be running in the background. It's not visual, you can't see it, but it's running in the background of your web page. So, for example, we can have title, and then in title we're going to write. We're going to write tutorial 1, and that's I'm going to show you what that does later. So let's just for now go underneath the head, and we're going to type in a body tag. Now, inside the body, as you can probably guess, is the body of the web page. Everything visual in the web page is inside the body. So everything you can see, pictures, hyperlinks, headings, paragraphs, everything you want is going to be inside the body. Now it gets to the fun stuff. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at headings and paragraphs probably. So for a heading, you've got 6 main types of headings. These are preset to certain fonts and certain sizes, and you can't change that. Well, you can. But we're gonna look at that later. So the tag for a heading is H1. There are 6 sizes: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. H1 is the largest. H6 is the smallest. There is no H7. Let's do the title. My first web page. Let's go up to here and save. And now Safari. Let's make a new tab. Oh, sorry. Open file. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. My first web page. Now, this isn't how we would expect a heading to be. Firstly, we'd expect it to be in the center of the page. We might want to underline it, and we might want to choose our own font. But for the purposes of time, and this is the first tutorial, we're not going to cover any of that in this tutorial. We're going to head right over to, where's our thingy? Here we go. We're going to head right over, and we're going to do paragraphs. Paragraphs are really simple. It's just the P tag, and then we type in our stuff. Okay, so we've got a little paragraph. Let's go file. Let's just save it up here actually. Back in Safari. And here it is. So as you can see, we've done a heading and we've done a paragraph. So that's the end of this tutorial. Make sure you're here next time, and James will be covering this tutorial. And we'll be looking at how to change the font and how to change the colour and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.